Time now for baseball from 24 Willie Mays Plaza in stunning Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis T on.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Jonathan India.
Style throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
In now, Nick Senzel. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. To start this homestand out, they've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Not quite candlestick cold out here tonight, but still a chilly 56 degrees here at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Nick Castellanos now. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's only 1 for 10. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
In the air now, out to right field. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Vladimir Gutierrez gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
leading
first.
up for the Giants, the center fielder, Steven Duggar.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Moustakas has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 2-0 now. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third.
Now into the box, Buster Posey. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Darren Ruff. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. We are still scoreless. In is Joey Votto now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Cueto gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Now here it comes. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Three and 1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Next up, Jesse Winker. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Jesse Winker.
He's set and the pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to Crawford for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And there he goes towards second. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Second home run early in the year, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Man, you can't give a power-hitting lefty a belt-high ball on the inner half like that. I mean, you can, but he's just going to do what he does right here and yank it out of the park. See ya.
Into the box, Tyler Stevenson. As he puts it on the ground to third. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Next, it'll be Kyle Farmer, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
There's ball four.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vladimir Gutierrez. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Cincinnati. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch on the way.
Crawford.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting fifth.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Lamont Wade Jr. the batter as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Crawford aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the AB now. None out, runners at first and second. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch on its way. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Cueto gets the sign. 0-1 on its way.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out. 1 away. And now Nick Senzel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Senzel.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back easily. Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Senzel leads off first with 1 away. Fouled off.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And there's out number 2.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of 1, though.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The 2-1 pitch. 3-1. Jesse Winker would be next. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds leave one. They still lead it 2-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Count 1-0.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Grounded to the right. Oh, diving stop by Votto. To first. Got him.
Now
that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Popped him up. India has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Now at the plate is Buster Posey. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box now, Darren Ruff. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line hard into left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one. Pitch is popped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 2-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The left fielder.
Here it comes.
Jesse.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Cueto sets his sights. Here's the pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His 2nd home run of the game, and the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tyler.
So now to the plate, Tyler Stevenson. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that
Now
was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So now into the box is Kyle Farmer. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Dominic Leone answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Leone.
At the plate now, Vladimir Gutierrez, as he's going to try to move those runners along, but he misses the bunt attempt for strike one.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. And the two-strike bunt will get foul, so he doesn't do his job here. Jonathan India digging in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Stevenson over at second. Farmer at first. 2 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. One and two. Here it is. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. Throw won't get him.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
In now, Nick Senzel, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that one yanked just foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Leading up for the Giants.
Stepping up is Lamont Wade. Worked a walk his first time up. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball just missed above the zone.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Popped him up. India is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And it's fouled away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. There's a breaking ball fouled off to the left for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Giants down in order. They trail 5-2. Ready now for Cincinnati, Nicholas Castellanos. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
First offering on its way. Hit well towards the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Jesse Winker stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Now to bat, Mike Moustakas.
Ah, man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
From the stretch.
That's a ball.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So the next to bat will be Tyler Stevenson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fouled off. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-2. And he popped him up. Rough trying to get there. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Votto at second. Moustakas on at first with 2 down. Full count still. The next 3-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Reds strand a couple, and it remains 5-2. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the base. to find a way to generate some offense.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Wilmer Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven.
At the plate,
Duggar.
Steven Duggar. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next. First offering. As he grounds one briskly to short. Farmer's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Up next, Buster Posey. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's wide, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Darren Ruff is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And that's over. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Gigantes answer right back. Bye-bye, baby, with the solo shot. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Reds 5 and the Giants 3.
It's so convincing, but something's missing. The sun is kissing my face and the...
Marlene Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now at the plate here is Kyle Farmer, singled in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Full.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight.
To the plate now, Vladimir Gutierrez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. 0-2, here it comes. Fastball well outside.
2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Jonathan India. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch on the way. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
It's been a long time running. It don't matter. They ain't catching up at all. I promise. It's been a long time coming.
Luis Cessa enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 85.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel backing up on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder,
So next to bat will be Lamont Wade. He flew out in his last debut. And now the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he falls behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to go 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
At the plate now, Chris Bryant. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. LaStella has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now it'll be Nicholas Castellanos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Joey Votto, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set and the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time and the side is retired. Reds are down in order and it remains 5-3.
7th inning, Reds.
Last half of the 7th here, and now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski.
The right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Austin Slater will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Giants. Number 13, Austin.
Now here's the first offering. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
Now to the plate, here is Steven Duggar. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Giants 3. Tyler Rogers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 71.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Jesse Winker. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Tyler Stevenson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
Now
Hard
batting.
single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Tucker
16.
Barnhart will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ball 1. Stevenson on second. Farmer at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
One ball, one strike.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. TJ Antone is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tommy La Stella, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. On, he pops it up. And there's out number 1.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
Ready now is Buster Posey. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line drive to center field. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Darren Ruff. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's Ruff getting around on one. In the air out to deep left field. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as we are all tied at 5.
Some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
The batter, number 45, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Solo shot down the line in right, and this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5. Go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
The lefty, number 31,
Stepping in now, Lamont Wade, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Wilson is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. As a look, now the pitch. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he watches a cold strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's fouled away. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. Giants on top, 6-5. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the rookie 3rd baseman, Jonathan India.
Number 6. Jonathan India.
Jake McGee comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 17, Jake McGee.
McGee's ready. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate, Nick Senzel. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And that misses 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 2-1. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos. A ball and no strikes. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1. He opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Now here it comes.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Popped him up. Rough in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tyler Rogers claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jake McGee wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 6 runs, 7 hits.
live from Oracle.